Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. I cover things blockchain, metaverse, crypto, NFTs. Doing another crypto market overview for you today. Just going over the latest and greatest that's going on in the market. But anyway, let's get into it. So we can just click and see. We're just gonna look on the Bitcoin weekly chart. Just look at the recent price action, just going in from last week. We can see it's around 64,000 and above. So hopefully we'll just continue this into trends and then get into price discovery levels as we just pass these different resistance points. But the market overall, you'll see if that continues and how long that will last during this phase of start of the bull run. But anyway, let's go on to our first article. Bitcoin begins the week on a high, jumps above 64K. Crypto majors moved higher Monday while meme coins led action. Let's scroll down. Bitcoin climbed above 64,000 with other major cryptocurrencies like Ether and Solana also gaining, although XRP and BNB remain unchanged. Over 100 million in short positions were liquidated due to jump price. Meme coins like MOG and SPX and 6900 saw significant gains. Discussions of a crypto supercycle. We have broader market sentiment leaning towards buying due to economic indicators from both China and US. Bitcoin jumped above 64,000 in Asian hours Monday on the back of renewed hopes of Asian stimulus and increased demand in Bitcoin-based assets. Over 100 million in shorts. Some meme coins dominated weekend price action. The toss of a super cycle continued among traders. MOG extended 7-day gains to nearly 20%, while SPX 6900, a parity of the S&P 500 index, extended gains to 135%. Wow, that's crazy gains. The tracker shows Bitcoin's based meme coins and runes, a protocol for assets on the blockchain, jumped as much as 10% over the weekend and extended weekly gains above 100% in the past 24 hours. Interest in meme coins amid low market volatility in a more serious crypto sectors such as layer 2s or storage, and rising negative sentiment around tokens backed with venture capital funds. So we can scroll down a little bit more. So we're going to read a little bit of this and I'll give my thoughts. Bitcoin's move higher came as Chinese stocks ended the morning session higher. Bio renewed stimulus hopes per Bloomberg. Minister Land promised new steps to support the property sector and hinted at greater government borrowing at Saturday's briefing. Bitcoin's prices managed to jump 64K as the Chinese equities rebounded off weekend's disappointments. A strong BTC inflow on Friday might be a positive sign of things to come in the final weeks of the election campaign. Fan says, referring to U.S. elections scheduled for November 5th. So things could just get crazy just around election time, especially just all the different sentiment, especially in the timing with this price is going to draw more eyes, more attention, more wallets being downloaded, prices falling back with Bitcoin. So all this looks like a bullish sentiment as far as in the starts and the hopes of what's being going on. Meme coins are going crazy. People are able to get, 10, 20, even 100, 200, even 1,000% gains on meme coins within the day, just depending on what play that you're in. Have to be at the right time, just be around just different parts of the ecosystem. So liquidity is moving, and that's the biggest thing, is you have water flow just going on in the ecosystem. So folks are excited. So any bit of news could definitely jumpstart the market. So it's one to keep your eye on, especially at this point in the market where just a lot of things you're just waiting for a quick uptick in price and it'll be the next ticker. But let's go on to our next article. Kamala Harris to back crypto reg framework in speech today, campaign says. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris will announce the support for regulatory framework for cryptocurrency and other digital assets. The remarks will be part of a broader speech detailing an opportunity agenda aimed at bolstering support among black men, the campaign said, without going into detail on what Harris may specifically said about the digital asset industry. Vice President Kamala Harris knows that more than 20% of black Americans own or have owned cryptocurrency assets, which is why her plans will make sure of owners and investors in digital assets benefit a regulatory framework. Vice President Harris appreciates the ways in which new technologies can be broadened to access to banking and financial services. Harris has not mentioned crypto much on the campaign trail. In contrast, former President Donald Trump has made numerous overtures in the crypto industry, promising friendly regulators and saying he would report a Bitcoin and Crypto Advisory Council at Bitcoin Nashville Industry Conference. Last month, Trump visited PubKey, a Bitcoin bar in New York, and bought burgers using Bitcoin with the assistance bars and staff. So let's read the last bit of this. Crypto industry participants are participating in a poll gauging voters' interest in the sector. A Harris poll, 70% of likely voters want candidate to be informed about crypto, and with 21% of respondents at least holding with 21% of the respondents holding at least some crypto. So honestly, guys, just even with this, just whatever's going to really pump the price as far as catalysts, either party can make different promises. It doesn't necessarily mean they're actually going to follow up on it, but what's actually going to get the price pumping as far as just attracting more people to actually come into the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Anything is you say from either political side, which one you pick, the narrative is always going to have to shift and stay on crypto, and that is the most important thing just moving forward and present with this video. But let's go into our next article. So here's what happened in crypto today. Here's the latest and daily trends. So we have Vitalik ponders ETH post merge and a detailed blog post highlighting several key areas where Ethereum could see significant advancements, including faster transaction speeds and improved security and greater accessibility for solo stakers. The Ethereum merge in 2022, the protocol is transferred from proof of work to proof of stake. Possible merges on Ethereum protocol, part the merge, according. Liquidations breach 100 million as Bitcoin reclaims 64,000. Crypto traders that bet on the crypto market will likely be liquidated to the tune of 100 million. So just different news and just going on in the market. We can just scroll down. You have Curtis discusses the fragile state of crypto, support among regulators. So just amongst a lot of different things within the article, cryptocurrency and just different updates. It'll be interesting just tracking all this, seeing how all this develops, progresses. I know Ethereum has been building for a while in terms of making the transition to a proof of stake from a proof of work when they first got in. Many different advancements in the L2s come out, but it directly was actually interrupted and being done on that chain and protocol. It'll be interesting to see and continue to develop. But even with this and then also with the market. But let's go over to our next article. We have Bitcoin at 65,640. We have Ethereum at $2,624. Binance of $500, $587.85. We have Solana at $155. XRP at 54 cents. Liquid stake ETH, same price. Then we have Dogecoin at 11 cents, Tron at 16 cents, Toncoin at $5.34, Cardano at 36 cents. Then we have Avalanche sitting at $29, and Shiba to round out the top 15. So just different price. All the prices look like everybody's in the green. Just the price is going up. So overall, but let's go to our trending. So our trending right now, we have Simon's Cat. Simon's Cat is up 5.4% over the past 24 hours. It's down for the 7 day. Then we have Welsh Coin. Welsh Coin is coming in at 28.7%. So thank God that's going up. Then we have Self-Chain, Puffer Finance, Deep Book, Sui coming in. Sui's getting a lot of traction and talk of attention. And then we have the SPX 6900 up over 76.4% over the past 7 days. I know them tokens went crazy. And then we have Dogwood Hat and Degen on base. So just a lot of different ones that you can be able to look at. And then let's go over to our largest gainers. So we have our largest gainers. We'll have Godus, Maximus, Reef over at 77% and 50%. Ping, we have over at 36.8%. GeekoCat, Meme Coin. Then let's go over to some of our losers. Door Factory, Navy Protocol, Aura, SPX, so it's down for the 24 hours. Jesus Coin. And then we have Pseudo and Tron Bull. So depending on which ones you're bullish on and $1 billion cat, some of these ones people might make positions on. I know Tron Bull, I heard that a lot. I know just being over the Runes ecosystem is lately $1 billion cat is one that people could be jumping in on, just getting the early entrance. So it depends. You have to jump in just whatever coin that you pick and choose. But those are our altcoins and top winners and losers for today. Let's go over to our next page and article. So we're actually just on Off the Grid. So Off the Grid has been, I wanted to cover this. This has been a very popular game just going on in Web3 space. I don't know if you just heard of it, but I know Web3 gaming is something been pitched just as for gamers to where they can actually play games and earn. But the games are never fun. They're actually trash. I know a lot of people just farm them to be able to get a token, but actually having a fun game to where people can actually play and earn, that would be a more better way. But I know this game Off the Grid has been getting a lot of reviews. You can get it on PlayStation, Xbox, Epic Games. It just shows it as a PvP. You slash and ban and shoot your way through an intense 150 player melee, earn, shoot, trade items, and maybe just maybe you'll make it to the top. So as a PvE, PvP. You'll be able to get in battle royales. There's the teardrop island as far as where you would drop in different parts. So I would imagine over time they'd have different game features. I know this game has just recently came out. I don't even think the game has even been out for like a week, and you can be able to check out like different gameplay. But players even say the gameplay actually looks good for a Web3 game, which is honestly surprising just there and just how much has actually been coming out. But just to actually show you and give you a preview, let's take a look at this gameplay right here.
Yeah. That's one. One's lit. There you go. Got a week. Another one. Oh, behind me, behind me. No one else in here. No, it's with the shoulder swap. Scream! Yeah, they had a scream. Jeez. They fell to their death too. They didn't even. Wait, it's our teammate. Yeah, you see. I'm just back dumping our teammate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. Bag him while he's down. Why don't you? Oh, he's activating the gate. He's activating. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did the jetpack thing. Whee! I'm gonna follow it. Whee! Wahoo! Yeah. Oh, it's the almost zip at the end of that. Yeah. Well, yeah, it keeps going. Going up. Oh, this is pretty sick. It's actually kind of cool because it teaches you an in-game mechanic. Yeah, true. How to get better. Would like inverted flight controls, I will say. Gonna go for this they can call in loading probably, or like we get 1,750 credits from that. So that is a definite. Yeah, that's a good way to introduce the mechanic and make it part of. Yeah, 100%.
I know people have mentioned just optimization in terms of how the gameplay will actually look just going forward as they give updates. But this reminds me of a Ghost Recon of Web3, some type of field in that mode, maybe a Red Faction, that tier of shooter, in terms of like a AAA game. But just with a AAA game and just being able to try it out, like I said, it's available on Xbox, PlayStation, Epic Games. So it's available just for traditional, I guess you could say, quote unquote, Web 2 and Web 3 gamers, or people that just want to just play just games in general. Maybe it's a game that you could try and go check out. Let's go over to our next page. So we have WAP, which is the wettest ass pussy on Solana. So this is Cardi B's newest token. So Cardi B actually launched the token. She got a token launch where she's being able to shill her token called WAP. Right now you can catch it on the Solana. You can get it on the marketplace. You can be able to go in, get it on your Phantom wallet. Just go ahead and swap for Solana. Currently it's at a 17.4 million market cap. So I want to know it went on a crazy run as far as within. So it looks like it's on a trajectory. So just even with that token, not financial advice if you go and be able to swap it. And then even with that, I think there's going to be links or just hints at a potential release of an album. I don't know exactly if it's going to involve the WAP token. So you can actually just go see, you can bid and put your max on, and then how much WAP that you would actually like to pay just for a specific song that's going to come out on the platform. But launched it with 100 billion tokens, being able to go check out the page. So if it's something that you want to check out and you're interested in, I know celebrity tokens has always been a meta and it continues to be a meta, whether it's Iggy. So it's really hard to say, because I've seen tokens pump to like 250, 300 million with Iggy Azalea, and I would imagine with Cardi B's fan base, she could pull out similar numbers to that, if and or better. So there's actually one last thing, guys. I know I'm just incorporating the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, so I just did want to cover this. Then we'll wrap up this video. So Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, we can see that we're currently at a neutral, so the market is still neutral relative to what's going on in the market and just different catalysts. So I would just say people are just, looking to see just different announcements and analysis that are really jumpstarting and upcharge this bull run. But the market looks for a positive upwards momentum in terms of the market sentiment. So we have 48 on the Fear and Greed Index, dead center. We're neutral territory with Bitcoin near 65K. You can either tip either way fast. How are you feeling? Without a doubt, base is the future. So much money will be flowing in the base given the popularity of Brett. Normies will look for the next Brett. This is it to wear the crown. 100 million market cap loading. Feels like the calm before the next big move. Still neutral. Nice price movement. So they look for bullish momentum to come, but ultimately it's in the neutral place, a neutral zone, and people are just waiting at any moment for this bullish news and trends to be able to take off. But that's a wrap up for today, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, make sure you share the video. Stay tuned for all the videos I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.